he could work with. So let's see how this goes starting on Merchant Port.
Zetterburn versus SK. This can be kind of tricky for Zetter sometimes, but also Zetterburn's advantage, like all the fire characters, is just so good that he can just kind of make up for it by just slapping the opponent.
Now, I've never seen Barynn in RRC before, so it's exciting to see someone new in the top 8. And we can see that there's just that, as I mentioned before, Barynn is relying on fireballs to just outspace SK as much as possible, try to get this percent on him. Yet SK just hit so hard that he's already at a percent deficit. And I'm sorry, I do not know the pronouns for Barynn, so I will be using they. And already getting the momentum mail, taking advantage of a little lapse in the conflict, which we saw before. I mean, we didn't see anything before. It's really crazy how good, how much Marie capitalizes on this momentum mail, taking advantage of all the movement that it gives.
Yeah.
We have a very nice Gatling right there to even up the stocks and hopefully try to even up the percent lead, but right away Marie is not giving Barynn any room to start breathing. That down strong, dude. It freaks me out every time, to be honest.
It's a good move, especially like you can do it, like it has a mix-up inherently built into it, and you can like put your height a little bit higher. It's really good. Oh, nice little conversion there.
Really great up strong. Now this is a big lead that Marie has, and this is a fully outfitted SK. This is a really hard hill for Barynn to climb, but hopefully between all of the great kill power that Zetterburn has, maybe a really early kill right here could even us out.
It's going to come down to whether or not Barynn is able to start contesting that space with the fireballs. We see it there. Here, tries to go for the run back after. Unfortunately, doesn't catch that sunlust. Good strong coming out. Double dare dip. We're going to see the attempt at dragging Barynn to the blast zone, but Sun doing these down special stalls. They're proving a bit handy right now. Movement is just too much.
But this is a very strong lead. Very good Gatling to interrupt, so there's up strong that was happening there. I may have started that with a fireball, and maybe that would have given Marie enough chance to fight back a little more. And that down strong just kills. Just kills. But already very even game. I don't know how much experience Barynn has against SK, but maybe this was enough for Barynn to see what was needed to adapt, maybe to fight Marie a little stronger as we move on to Air Armada.
It wasn't necessarily like a super dominant game for sunlust. But we might see Barynn make some of those adaptations. Air Armada is a pretty great stage. We saw how Sun was dancing around the platform. It's a bit, that side special has been so useful, and these upper platforms also provide a safe place for Barynn to retreat to, like we're seeing right here. So unless Sunlust starts calling out these high recoveries, we'll just have to see. But Charge Downstrong gonna take that first stock. Very different pace compared to game 1. We saw those adaptations that Barynn was making, using Fireball a lot more, trying to contest the Sunlust movement. And these high recoveries are also being so useful. The hover on the down strong, up air, not down strong.
Oh, just looking for these up air kills but not able to get one. very good jab check from Barynn there, because just trying to get as much percentage as can, just trying to get as much extra credit.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my god, crazy!
Absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth it.
Oh my gosh! Maybe Marie was like, you know what, I can't handle this, but I mean, it also might have been a misinput. Crazy game right there.
No, that was totally on purpose.
And now it's time for Marie's counter pick, going to Neo Jules Veil. Maybe going for a stage where you don't have to worry about there not being a wall for you to tech off of. So you don't have another case where Zetter just up specials you to death, apparently. We're seeing again a very strong initial lead from Marie, which means more for SK, just because that means that there's already all this money coming in, so that armor could be bought a lot earlier.
I have to see, but right now again these fireballs are proving quite annoying for sunlust. He's not really parrying them, doing a good job avoiding them for a little bit, but we'll have to see if she's able to keep up the dodging. Words are hard sometimes when you're tired.
Yeah, I get you. And especially on SK, like, I mean, SK is a slightly heavier character, of course, but needing to constantly be worried about your percentage getting higher and higher can get very, very stressful. And not spending your money, oh, but I guess maybe Marie didn't have enough to buy the stuff that she needed.
Not quite yet, but now there is enough money for Momentum Mill. Gonna get it real quick. Forces herself to recover, but the parry does not come out. Here begins the slip sliding away.
Right now we are very even in terms of both percent and stock, but we do have an SK with armor, which already means so much more. The snowball is beginning, and unless Barynn can get an easy and early kill here, Marie will soon be also able to buy a gear.
And that gear percent is coming up. Oh, back gear up strong, holding in. Is gonna secure. Here's that second stock for. Damn, sorry.
And now Marie just trying her best to get in and be able to get a little bit of damage so that a kill can be gotten, because with all this fire, your percentage is just going to keep on rising.
You have to start parrying fire. Well, Barynn is fully abusing the fact that Sun is not parrying Fireball. Well, and she is eating a lot of percent for it. She's almost at 80% just from that. But for Chung, he's going to do it.
Thankfully, gear is going to make recovering a lot easier, but that's still a huge percent deficit that sunlust now has to work back from.
Unless you can maybe get a cheeky down tilt loop or something going, I think it's going to be really hard. And no shine up strong there, not even a Gatling. These fireballs are just shutting down all of sunlust's options. It's becoming so much harder. She's not getting a lot of the hits she is getting.
She is keeping her DI good so that she can live as long as possible.
Forwarder's gonna come out that sweet spot. He is not even deceptive. It's just strong.
Yeah. But Marie is doing a very good job at getting percentage on enough of a little bit more percent, and a good and a well-placed strong could finish this game up.
It's been very slow pace. Oh, the parry's gonna come in handy. Is the DI gonna be enough? It is.
Missing that F strong right there. Maybe Marie can take advantage of it. Now they're both very much at kill percent.
Up air is not gonna do it quite yet.
But that up air will.
Up air gonna call out the air dodge with the sweet spot, giving Barynn the second game.
Very, very close game, though. Very close. And it seems that Marie's mental wasn't destroyed too much by that Air Armada game. And now for this game 4, we will be going to Crystal Oasis. Already we see Marie trying to go again with this F special and these bears to hopefully just get some damage and more importantly some money so that Marie can secure getting some armor.
Getting the SK armor as quickly as you can is super useful, but also you need to start pairing these fireballs. Most of the time it can be a bit tricky to learn, but like it helps so much in the matchup, and it's what's giving Barynn all the so much of the mileage that they are getting.
I also noticed that I think a lot of it too is that Marie spends so much of her time in the air, right? So that when these fireballs come out, she doesn't even have the opportunity, and she doesn't want to expend her air dodge.
Yeah.
Very good parry there. Very good down strong.
Gonna do it.
And that's gonna be momentum mail. Marie is just doing a very good job, slowly waiting, honestly waiting right above Zetter, because Barynn is not doing much to actually threaten the aerial space above him, meaning that she can just sort of rest there and not have to worry about these fireballs coming at her. And then we see a parry! We see a parry!
It's happening. Big things are happening in RRC Losers 8.
We see another parry! Yeah,
It doesn't matter though if you get hit by the frame 5 downstrong.
But that is enough money to get gear, and now we have a fully decked out SK.
Especially SK about to stock up. Zetterburn forced to approach. Now, in perfect position for sunlust to try and run away with this game.
Any good hit will kill this Zetter right here.
Not necessarily quite yet, but the percent is climbing. Now those strongs will start killing. Need to find the opening and not let Barynn be able to run away with too much. Tries to go for the down strong, anticipating the approach. Unfortunately, isn't able to get anything off of it.
We get a parry! Sorry.
Ooh, holding out is gonna cost you that stock.
Barynn very much climbing back from this initial deficit, even against a fully tuned out SK. Marie really needs to find a kill, which she does, leaving this down to a very even game.
Looking tricky right now, even if we are seeing the parry start to come up on deck. It can be kind of a hard thing to commit to memory min-match, especially. Right now, Sun needs to find this way in.
And all this fire is just getting more and more damage on her. Now she's at a very scary percent with a lot of damage still needed on that Zetter in order to find some kills.
Quite hard to make up this deficit at the moment, especially, you know, when these fireballs keep coming out. But we have seen, like in the previous games, she did almost bring it back. Manages to catch with a downstrong, needs to just find these little bits of chips if you're not going to commit to going for a super long string.
But we have a very good tech chase that got a lot of damage on.
Zetterburn nearing that kill percent now. Another good hit should put him in that range for like a raw strong or something. We are gonna have the call out on Twitter.com as Sun brings it to a Game 5 scenario.
Very good patience by Marie there, just realizing I am in trouble and I need to slow down so I can look for a very good tech chase to get the damage that I need.
And we are going to Tempest Peak. And if the future is anything to go by, this may or may not be a good stage. advantage for sunlust. I'm not too sure.
I'm kind of surprised by Zetterburn bringing an SK here, because SK, this is just such. I think this is a very good stage for SK, but of course this is also a good stage for Zetter with the side plats that can cause Ferris to just kill so early, as we can see Barynn going for it right there. Marie being very patient again, just working up her bank account.
So it's a nice up strong. Just get some damage on the board. Surprised we're not seeing as many fireballs right now. Even if they were starting to like get punished a little bit.
Very good down strong.
They've still just been like such a handy tool. We're seeing him now on the second stock, but still might be a little too late. Shine up strong, never mind.
Very good shine up strong on the whiff down strong. Very smart play. Yeah, I haven't seen Barynn use many shines at all, actually. Which
saw it a bit in the first game, namely just to like break out combos.
Right.
Right now, as his amount account keeps crawling up, Barynn's got to do something to try and make up this deficit.
Both players looking very comfortable on the stage, and that S-Strong kills! I think that was bad DI, unfortunately.
It was holding hard out and not drifting.
That's the
He
trap.
tries to get the roll in, but SK is just ever so slightly out of range for it.
Now Marie is just getting as much extra credit as she can, getting as much damage. I also see that Barynn is just sort of running into these SK up strongs, which are, I mean not up strongs, up special recoveries, which I think are at least pretty punishable. Barynn,
he's kind of tricky sometimes to punish up special with Zetter. We see him up there trying to come out. Again, just these little bits of chip proving so useful for sunlust.
But this is a lot of deficit for Barynn to fight back from. Really just needing a really early kill.
Bear isn't going to do a good drift awareness. Forward air comes out. We are on last stock. The spears are activated. I don't know what ghost Sunlust was trying to call out there.
I mean, hey, sometimes just throwing a move that messes with the mental just a tiny bit.
Oh, I'm not going to DI that up air. As Sunlust moves on.
Very good game, though. Very good game for both of them.
Up next, we have Heathen versus the Concept of Death.
And so this is our losers quarters.
Quarters.
Yeah.
5th place qualifier.